Hello, I'm Nico Waters at FINRA's DC office, where on September 13th, the FINRA Investor Education Foundation Board presented its first ever Ketchum Prize. It went to a professor from the University of Wisconsin's Center for Financial Security, Michael Collins. The $10,000 prize recognizes outstanding service and research to improve investor protection and financial capability in the United States.
It's my great honor and privilege to present you with the first ever Ketchum Award for your many outstanding contributions to the field of financial capability. The mission of investor education has always been central to FINRA, and there's no better way to exemplify that than through honoring our former chairman, Rick Ketchum, who really embodies those principles.
Rick is a lifelong regulator, and he is committed to investor protection and market integrity, and he recognizes that education and research are a key way to help better inform investors. And that legacy lives on in the FINRA Investor Education Foundation.
I think the greatest surprise I had and one of the great enjoyments I had in my FINRA time was the quality of the FINRA Foundation and what it accomplished.
Thank you, Rick. I remember being at conferences at sort of the depths of the crisis. You were up front sort of saying we can make consumers get through this well, and so I think that it is really very appropriate to have this named for you.
FINRA's Gerri Walsh interviewed Collins about his work and the financial coaching model he's used to help thousands achieve financial security.
Our center at Wisconsin studies financial security, and that name was deliberately chosen. It wasn't chosen to be about knowledge or behavior, it was about security. And we focused on vulnerable households. We looked at all different kinds of models and really came across this model that goes back to the 50s around coaching. We today have a list of about 12,000 practitioners. These are people mostly in state and local government and nonprofits. And what makes coaching different is that it says, what do you want to do? What is it that's important to you? You give people the ability to prove to themselves that they can set a goal and implement some steps, and then they do it, and then they get a little more confidence and they do it again, and you support them again, and then sort of eventually they become autonomous.
Professor Collins, I think, for years and years has just been in so many ways a leader in these ways. He's the perfect person to be the first recipient of the prize.
In Washington for FINRA, I'm Nico Waters.